I am Sarah Servo. I'm a special education teacher at Cherry Hill High School East. I've been a teacher here for 6 years, all of which I've been a special ed teacher. And before East, I was at Rosa for 3 months and I worked in their behavioral and emotional support classroom. So in terms of my everyday job, I'm a special education teacher in English. I'm what's called an inclusion teacher. So there are 2 teachers that are in the classroom. One is a general education teacher and the other is a special education teacher. We work together side by side to deliver instruction, to differentiate instruction, and to just make a learning experience for students more accessible. So I think some of the rewarding aspects are the fact that learning should be fun, and making sure when you have students that have diverse needs, you need to make sure that you make learning fun and that you are tailoring it to their specific needs, which can drive you to do really cool things in the classroom and just make learning more accessible to students. And it's interesting because different students, every student with an IEP, which is an individualized education plan, has different needs and they have different strengths and weaknesses. And it's fun because you get to know how they learn and how they learn best. And me as a teacher and my co-teachers, we have to constantly think about if instruction and what we're about to deliver is going to reach all the diverse learners that are in our classroom. So it's always challenging in the sense where it makes you want to be a better teacher and it wants to make you do different things, and it always just keeps you on your toes, and it's extremely rewarding in that respect because you have different students, and all students should have some type of differentiation in the way they learn. As students, I'm sure you know that you learn better when there's different assignments and there's different strategies that teachers put into place for you. And if you think about that and the fact that they're all different learners, it just makes for a rewarding job, and it just makes for the process of being here and being a teacher that much more fun. I would say that sometimes it is difficult, in different co-teaching experiences, just different things that, so for instance, I work with 3 different people this year. And when I first started, we all teachers generally teach 5 classes. And I had to work my first year here with 5 different teachers. So it's hard sometimes to be seamless, and it's hard sometimes to be seen in the classroom as a special education teacher and not just like an assistant, because I think that that's sometimes the perception. However, I make it my mission that when there are 2 teachers in the classroom, there are 2 people delivering instruction, there are 2 people working together for the best needs to fit, or to best reach our students and really serve all of their needs. So I think that might be a challenge in the sense that depending upon the year and what courses you teach, it can affect obviously the teachers. Accommodations include a variety of things. So an IEP, the beauty of an IEP is it's not one size fits all. It's devised specifically for that student. And if there are different types of classifications. If somebody has ADHD and has anxiety, they could be classified under other health impairment, which is a classification under special education. They could have a specific learning disability, which affects their ability to comprehend or comprehends their ability to be able to process what's happening and actually write it down on a piece of paper. Or there's another classification, which is autism. So to say what I do to accommodate students, it could be a variety of things. It could definitely be, breaking down things into manageable parts. So I would never just hand a student a book and say, here, go read this. It has to be broken down and manageable so that it's digestible and that the student can accurately access what it is I'm trying to teach them. What I think people need to know about students with autism or just, special education in general is that there's beauty in the differences that we have in our classrooms, and I think it is a testament to education and it is a testament to our environment here that we have so many students that are accepting of students that might, act a little differently or they might need different things. And I think that no matter what they need, our school has definitely done a nice job at making sure all students feel comfortable in their classrooms. And I think that recognizing differences and accepting people for who they are it speaks volumes.